And Kyle, the last time these two played was at Genesis, the year that Zomba won.
Yeah, it's been, you know, kind of a mixed bag for Zomba since then, but number 21 ranked player in the world against the newly minted best player on planet Earth in FaZe's very own Spargo. And opting to not go the signature Cloud here, opting for the Aegis and Pyra and Mythra against the signature Rob of Zomba here on Small Battlefield to start out.
Yeah, I can't ask for anything more from these two players about especially their characters here too. The thing is though, Spargo is just going to have to be careful on a lot of these edge guards, but so far so good from Zomba. We know how great of a player he is, especially in the edge guarding here, but here comes Pyra trying to get something started, but I love the aerial there from Spargo to get something started here.
Yeah, that could have been a scary scenario right there. Obviously, that Rob back air, so huge in how long that hitbox lasts for. And Zomba almost getting a gift previously with the side B. There we go, to down smash. We'll clean up that stock on a platform, though, so relatively guilt-free first stock there for Zomba.
Yeah, still hasn't even taken that much damage as well, but going to land with the Nair into the up tilt up air. We know that this is Zomba's B and B, but a very committal side special is going to allow for Zomba to actually keep closing the space and keep this going here. Not going to be able to find the stop.
You see Zomba trying to drop down low to take advantage of that very linear recovery of Pyra, and again, just a steady array of those really good projectiles from Rob, and the side B to clean up the plate. Good night, sweet sword. It's going to be a 3 stocks to 1 lead for Zomba here.
Usually it's Palutena getting the back hit of Nair into the combo, but that was actually seeing it from Rob's perspective for the first time. Just feels a little bit crazy here. Side B not going to be punished again, but now Spargo has to be very careful. I mean, Zomba still has all 3 stocks and a lot of rage to go, trying to get this up air with Pyra here, but instead it is going to be the punish on the dash attack with that up smash. Spargo going to have to claw back.
Yeah, definitely the sort of momentum you need in that scenario there for Zomba. Getting the closing hit with the Pyra. Now going to be able to try to generate some offense here with Mythra. Gets a couple of fares across the stage and gets the reverse hit in there as well, but Zomba able to fight his way back to a ledge position here.
Absolutely. I love the air dodge to ledge as well, but it seems like Spargo has done a really good job of putting the band-aid on a lot of the damage here. Down tilt into the up air, and Zomba just has to find a way down, but sometimes that's the harder part in landing against the Aegis here. Still gets the trip though with the down tilt, finds the couple of up tilts into the up air. It's not going to be enough just yet, but now still Spargo with a little bit of rage can definitely find this stock with Prominence Revolt. We're going down to last stop.
I was a little nervous how Zomba was, Spargo was going to opt to land there, but opted just to land right in front of Zomba without doing anything was how it was able to lead to that up B KO there. 115 on the docket though. Gonna have to play this one pretty close to the vest.
Absolutely, but still look at all of this damage that Mythra gets just off of 1 hit here. But there's the up tilt going to jump out of the up air here. Beautiful landing forward air though coming out from Zomba here. So we're gonna line up for the edge guard right now. Great avoid of the up air. You know that Zomba is hungry for that Koopa.
There you go, gets the reverse hit in Nair, has Spargo in a unfavorable spot right now. Forced to try to swing his way through. Goes for his landing down there onto the platform. Good landing there from Spargo to find a bit of an opening here.
No tech as well from Zomba here too. He's really struggling to land here, but Spargo's gonna chase all the way up. An amazing 3 stock to 1 comeback. Spargo unfazed. Zomba has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that is, again, the power of the Aegis. Very well said, Pyra. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's just what this character is able to do. You're able to generate enough offense here. Look at that, 150 on the docket here, Emily. You're going to see the high recovery there from Rob. Trying to chase his way through is at 80 before the hit. That's going to be enough for the KO. You see both players kind of jumping up your seat a bit like, ooh, really? Well, all right then.
It's been a long year for both of these players. They really just haven't played in a year. It goes to show, even though no matter how active you are, you could just not play one of your best opponents in quite some time here. But a great opening from Spargo. Love the grab there as well. Some of these normals are just doing way too much. Great parry too.
It's been a long year. It's only been a week. Crazy stuff.
True.
All right, and there we go. Spargo getting off to a much stronger start here. Goes for the parry. Getting some great damage out the gate here with Pyra.
Yeah, still though, finding the Nair in, and there we go. This is what Rob does best. The box, though, not going to be enough here. I like how Zomba's going for a cheeky stock. Once again, one of the kind of weaknesses of Aegis is that she can be a little bit kind of detrimental off the side of the stage here, but Spargo holding down so well.
And that's what Rob's able to do. You know, he's able to take those stocks in percentages where other characters can't, but Spargo able to avoid the spoiler stock to start the game. Going to get on the board first here. Let's see how Zomba opts to respond.
Absolutely, the great parry from Spargo, and still, once again, again, finding all these openings. But here comes Zomba. He's doing a really good job of getting a lot of these grabs. He's definitely calling Spargo out on that Koopa, but still the neutral is just going in Spargo's way every single time. He's not really risking anything anymore.
Yeah, it's just a lot of safe pressure, going for these neutral airs and converting on these strings when he can to double up air into the up B. Just classic stuff here, using that frame advantage of Mythra to just kind of close space very quickly against the bigger bodied Rob. Zomba has not been able to get his footing in these precarious juggle situations. Now stuck at the ledge, forced to find a way to recover.
Beautiful down tilt into the up air conversion coming out from Spargo. And now we are seeing game one, but reversed, right? When you really think about it. Photon Edge back onto the stage, gets the gyro here, but unable to really find much else, finds the nair. But now Zomba definitely has Spargo where he wants him, unless Spargo's going to be able to continue the advantage here, falling off and still keep going here. Great recovery, but still Zomba's going to be able to respond.
Yeah, Ops just fly to the other side of the stage to safety, but it just seems to be a lot of the same here. You see him going for that side B, try to catch the landing down. Zomba lands with an air of his own, but there's the back air from all the way across the stage. Not enough just yet.
And uses the foresight actually to get a little bit of momentum and still avoiding the rotor arms all the way to get the tech off of the side. That is definitely number one in this game for you.
You see Zomba just going for these side Bs to see if something sticks here. At this point, you kind of see the writing on the roll a little bit, but the suplex from the top platform going to get Zomba on the board here, but going to have to play with house money. He wants to get back into this game.
You got to just talk about the consistent damage from Spargo. Spargo makes this character look so fluid between the swaps between Pyra and Mythra here. Here we go, trying to get something. Will find the footstool, but won't finish all the way. Not going to be enough to find it with the aerial here, but now look at this. Zomba going to be able to at least get the reversal right now, attempting for the down air. Not going to be able to find anything. The Prominence Revolt once more, not going to be enough.
Yeah, all the way across the stage. Is going to send Zomba. Opts for the down air with Mythra. Going to reset on the ledge here. Let's see what Spargo opts to go with. Okay, Zomba able to get around here. Bit of a risky recovery there, but Zomba able to keep the pressure on here despite missing that initial punish. Spargo's still not out of the woods just yet.
You love that gyro trap there, essentially, but it's not going to be enough. The rotor arms still just not placed at the perfect time. Still finding these tilts, though. They are sending Spargo off, but Spargo's always just making it back every single time. Gyro toss not going to be enough, but the blazing end is apparently. That is going to be Spargo saving it out, going up 2-0 in what has been a very fast set.
Yep, just parked a little bit too close to that fire hydrant. That's going to be a parking ticket there, pal. Just the very last hit of the blazing end going to be enough to finish that game. To see Zomba shaking his head there, definitely a tough scenario to be in, given how game one ended and how the pace of that game was just set from the beginning. Spargo got off to a super strong lead. He just kind of locked in and, took advantage of some early ledge traps. Pyra and Mythra are so good at keeping you at bay and being able to finish those stocks very, very efficiently. So we're going to see if Zomba can put something together here in game three. We're going to go to Hollow Bastion, Emily, see if this mono platform stage will mix things up here for Zomba.
Honestly, from what I could see in last game, Koopa, it was just the fact that Zomba kind of struggled to pick up Spargo's tempo. But here we go, finding the grab, a couple of up airs here, and this is what Mythra does best. She stacks on so much damage in a short amount of time, and then you switch on over to Pyra and you're finishing it off. But Mythra especially closes the gap so well that doesn't give Zomba time to go in and relax, and Pyra not going to be enough with that up smash.
Yeah, the down air into the up smash, the classic since this character came out. If you ever look at that hitbox, looks very funny. One of those stacking toys, if you may. Here we go, Zomba able to get some offense going here, drops the gyro, doesn't even need the rotor arms to finish it out there, just hitting Spargo out of those very precious resources off stage, and that's going to allow Zomba to get on board here first. And lucky for him, given how the stock started, again, able to take the reversal there.
You brought up something, Kyle, that I'm kind of wanting to talk about a little bit more, and the fact that it's Zomba needing to get a little bit more creative off stage, aside from just going for the rotor arms every single time. This is the #1 player in the world. He knows exactly those points where rotor arms isn't going to be enough, and these gyro tosses are exactly what Zomba needs to bring himself back into the game up a full, healthy stock.
Yeah, you could have written a better start here for Zomba. Exactly what you're looking for, forcing Spargo to play the perfect game here, if you may. He's going to have to play this one real close to the vest, but generating some very strong offense here. Again, like we mentioned, Mythra so good out the gate, able to rack up that damage very quickly, and then, effectively, if everything goes well for Spargo, you switch to the closer in Pyra.
timing on a lot of these pairs have been doing Spargo so well here, but Spargo is going to put Zomba in the edge guard, gets the pickup with the down tilt, unable to find the KO with the up air though. Blazing end not going to be enough, but it's actually going to pick up Zomba here. You can see Spargo trying to find his mark, but after a very awkward interaction, they're going to both reset that neutral, and now Zomba's just going to be playing around with the gyro, at least for the moment. Beautiful DI here, and you know Spargo is not switching off Pyra. He wants this stop.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a certified Pyra moment, if you may. You know, this character's ability to KO you is so crucial right now. Not going to get the jab there, but instead just going to reset the situation with a forward throw. Zomba trying to find a way back in, and Spargo bravely grabs the gyro there, you know, utilizing that tool to his favor as well.
Ooh, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide at that point too, right? You take a couple of gyro tosses back to the face here. We're going to last stock. Spargo very well could take this game back into his own hands here, especially once Mythra gets those couple of hits on you here too. Great laser though, switching on over to Pyra, still going to be able to make it back though, and Zomba now has to figure out what to do. The up tilt up air is a really great start here, finds the mid-air gyro toss here, and now Spargo on Mythra trying to find a way to reset, will be able to roll out, and now look at this, going to be able to find the reversal. The F smash does not connect, so now here comes Spargo finding those chops with Mythra, and Zomba just needs to get this stock off. Great air dodge through the laser, but can he survive the rotor arms? You cannot. Zomba will live on in this set.
Yep, Zomba getting a second lease on life here, and in a very effective, you know, game 3 as well. You know, especially in that last stock, you see here, you know, utilizing all of Rob's kit to the best of its ability, forcing a far recovery out from Spargo, and then just kind of, you know, pick up the easy layup there with the side B. And again, just off to such a strong start here. You know, gyro felt like kind of a non-factor those first 2 games, but, you know, Spargo, you know, getting hit by that move just a little bit too much in the offstage positioning there. So let's see if Zomba can continue his momentum into this 4th game here.
It's the creativity with the gyro tosses now, Koopa.
Yeah.
It's not just kind of this one-stop shot of gyro. We're really just kind of tossing it when we can, but we are going to go back to small battlefields here, see what exactly is going to happen. Zomba has to win this next game in order to force us to a game 5, but it will be Spargo who's coming out of the gate very early with some damage. Still though, Zomba right below the ledge is going to be able to find this falling up here, but look at this. My goodness, it's just a scrap on this small battlefield.
Uh-oh, yeah, forcing over to Photon's edge high though. That's going to give an easy target for Zomba to try to set up there, and Spargo relatively unscathed for the most part. But again, you see this bravery to play with the gyro. You see most people, when you see those, you know, set play items, kind of sway away from it, but Spargo not afraid to engage with that.
Absolutely, going high in the sky on this one, just trying to land, and I love how we're landing defensively, Koopa. They air dodge down, you can't ask for anything more here, but still now Zomba has to do it over and over, air dodging to the platform, unable to find much else, finds the tip of the nair and the big laser here, but the side special is going to clip him up here, and now it is going to be Spargo who's still trying to chase Zomba down here, but there's the nair, finds the down air, doesn't find the aerial exactly that he wants here, but they are scrapping, Koopa. It's been almost a minute and a half.
Yeah, we see the switch here to Pyra, taking advantage of those huge hitboxes in the corner, trying to close out the stock. Both players jogging for position. The up tilt on the platform, though, that will catch Zomba's landing. That's going to get Spargo on the board here first.
Okay, still finds the nair here, and now we're back to Mythra with a little bit of rage too. So we're finding a lot of more damage right now, but still going to be able to find the grab here. Good air dodge through, but Zomba once again getting a little bit more creative with these edge guards. Soft hit fair into the punish on Photon edge with that down air. Zomba looks a lot better this game.
Yep, that's where you have to take advantage of this character. That very linear recovery back to the stage, both horizontal and vertical. Huge stuff there for Zomba. Now continue to add on this pressure in the corner. A couple of good parries there from Spargo are going to allow him to get center stage back.
Yeah, and speaking of center stage, is exactly where Spargo wants to be. Once again, finding his up tilt and finding just the stop on any tempo that Zomba has, going all the way forward, will be able to at least get a stock here, just the micro spacing, a pixel away of being able to grab that ledge.
All right, Spargo on the fence here. Let's see if Zomba can push this to the fabled game 5 here, Emily.
So close, Koopa. Here we go, though. Finds a couple of these hits. You know that Spargo has to respect Zomba, especially when we're starting to hit rage, but a couple of up airs, and here comes Pyra to finish it off. I love how Zomba is landing away from Spargo, recognizing, you know what, I just don't want to go toe-for-toe for this guy, because the moment I'm up close and personal, that down tilt up air is going to come out. It is the last stock, potentially, Koopa.
Yep, quick 60 on the board here for Spargo. That's something that can't be easily made up here from Zomba. Here we go, fighting his way back in though. Again, that laser from across the stage and utilizing the gyro in the corner there, but Spargo able to get around that. Quick little exchange here. Now to immediately switch to Pyra. This could be dangerous, Emily.
Yeah, that high air dodge especially, you're kind of like toying with Spargo in his face here, but it is going to be the side special. It's not going to be enough just yet. We're getting so close down and personal here. There's the down tilt, no tech though. It will just be the get up attack that allows for Spargo to continue going. And the mid-air switch, Spargo, my goodness. What a follow-up, a true master of this character.
Yeah, excellent stuff right there from Spargo. Again, bend, not break. You know,
Yes.
no scenarios. It was looking a little scary there for him, but able to get the reversal. Like, again, that immediate switch, so cool. And there we go. We see the punish on that side B right there. And just an all-around great set from both players. Zomba, you know, tried to send the ride into a Game 5, but unfortunately, Spargo not giving it up right there.
It all comes down to what kind of happened game 1, right?
Yeah.
Like Zomba kind of came out of the gate saying, you know what, this is my home, this is my region, one of the best players here, and then unfortunately it all fell at the wayside. I cannot get over this final stock from Spargo too. Spargo really does put the fluidity in Aegis personally.
Yep.
His switches are simply flawless. He understands when it's time to go back and forth, and especially something like that, right? Understanding, you know what, my opponent has been trying to land away from me this entire time, so let me switch on over, or let me start with the faster character, try and kind of shift myself into that, and then find the switch into the up air. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, no, it was classic stuff right there. Again, Mythra is a lot of the speed, and Pyra's a lot of the closing. So, you know, it's kind of like playing baseball. You go to your closer when you need it in the ninth inning, and that's exactly what Pyra's able to do in that last stock. So excellent stuff there from Spargo. Moving on into winner's side of top 8. The chance to win this tournament this weekend and a clip of 3-1. So all these sets from here on out, Emily, are going to be intense. You know, there's